Well, hello, folks. We're Sunday about to start another week here, and I'm Tom Kvicka. We're going to talk a little weather here for today. Looking outside, not a very nice view, gloomy. We've had some rain in and around the area. I'm glad I went higher on the rain chances. So at least we got that covered. And we still needed a little bit of rain. So that's our view here. And I want to take a couple of other camera destinations, one way south and the other way north, and see what it looks like there. First of all, let's go areas to the south, Stellies in LeBeau. With clouds are increasing there. It's mostly cloudy. Don't see any reduced visibility or anything indicating rain right now. But going the opposite direction up toward Natchez, likewise, low overcast, a little bit of reduction in visibility up in that particular area. So coming up, we'll be talking about the week ahead. It's going to change up and outlook for week two as we're in the preparation for the Christmas season, week two leading up to the week before Christmas. All right, so let's get into it. Check out things first with the radar. We can see an increase in the rain right across western Louisiana and moving eastward. This is what you're seeing on the tower cam and looking up the area. So another area of rain up in that direction. Can't rule out some rumbles of thunder, but for the most part, this is just rain and showers. Notice high pressure is on the move to the south, carrying some chilly air. There's a disturbance in the atmosphere and the surface front, which is providing a lift to create this area of weather that you just saw on radar and on our tower cams down in our area. But once these highs get in control of things, it'll push all that out and it'll turn cooler again. So Futurecast going into Monday morning for the AM commute. I think we'll see probably a partly, maybe a mostly cloudy sky, but I think rain chances would be over with by that particular time. And by the time you come home, looks like we'll see partly cloudy skies there as well, and no issues on your return home during your PM commute. Now, let's do it again on Tuesday morning, where we see a pretty good day developing, but it will be cold. This forecast for Tuesday morning's got a day and a half behind the front, and so that's when temperatures will bottom out, at least in the near term. It'll be Tuesday morning when some portions of Cenla will see a light freeze. All right, let's check it out beyond that into your Futurecast here. Now, I'm not going to, usually I kind of step you day by day with this. What I'm going to do this time, I'm just going to kind of let it roam, if you will. I will point out, remember, this is warm bubbles of air and cold bubbles of air right up here. So there's a definite temperature contrast as we head from the desert southwest portions of the United States all the way up into the Great Lakes and into Canada. And you know that's a seasonal thing. Okay, but what you will see when I put this in motion is there'll be several disturbances come out of Canada, heading to the southeast and then turning to the northeast across the northern Midwest, Great Lakes, and northeastern portions of the country. And the bottom line for us is, yeah, we're going to have another front come in later next weekend, but we will be spared the coldest air, it seems, right now. But we will see some chill. All right, so let's go. There it is. There's the first one. There's a second one coming in. There's a third one developing, and a big fourth one right up through here. So again, that is going to keep folks up here cold, and you'll see that in the outlook after the 7-day forecast. So stay with me after the 7-day. I got a little bit to talk about there. So here is your 7-day forecast there. 42 and 54 for Monday. Kind of a cool day, partly cloudy. Bright sunshine on Tuesday. We bottom out Tuesday morning. I'm still keeping 32 for an average low in Cenla, although some models have come up a little bit on that minimum temperature. I'm going to hold that right now. Many times the models are a little bit too high on the temperatures. It'll still be a crisp day with highs only in the mid to upper 50s. Now look at the warming trend kicking in Wednesday and Thursday as we see upper 60s and lower 70s common there. That will be very nice. No rain expected there. Mostly sunny Wednesday, partly cloudy on Thursday. And then another front will come into the area. We're probably in the PM hours Friday. So I'm going to throw in 10% just in case something happens with that as far as rain is concerned there. And that will be able to there's a lot of difference on the timing of this front. Some models say it's going to be an early front. Others say it's going to be very late and would have a full day's heating before the front. I'm going to kind of go with a little bit of a quicker frontal passage. So I'm going to cut the high from Thursday and around 70 into the lower 60s there by Friday afternoon. And then you see a further temperature drop. Even by Sunday, the temperature continues to drop, as I think there'll be a frontal reinforcement arrive there on Sunday, keeping temperatures down. All right, let's go into the temperature outlook for December 15 through the 21st, week 2, or beyond the 7-day forecast. There's still this, remember you saw that big warm bubble of air out here. Well, here it is. This is the sensible resolution of that, much above temperatures out across the west. Notice us, we're kind of on the boundary between that and the cold up east. So I think what will happen is that we will feel some of these fronts, like the one we're getting tonight, and the other one that comes later next week and into the weekend, and that reinforcement that arrives next Sunday. So we're kind of in the middle of that temperature regime. So we're going to be somewhere averaging about 40 to low 60 high during that time frame. What about rainfall? Well, there's still this large area of below normal across the southwest into the southern plains. We're kind of leaning that way here, but up north, especially in the Pacific Northwest, across the northern plains, Great Lakes, and portions of the east, we're seeing above normal precipitation. A lot of that's going to be in the form of snow in some of those locations, especially into northern plains and Great Lakes there. And the amount for Cenla is about 1.25 inches. So what this chart is saying is that, well, it's likely that we won't get 1.25 inches. We get less than 1.25 inches of rain during week 2, December 15 through the 21st. Okay, that's it for me. I think Nick Mikulas is going to be in tomorrow morning. So we'll do an AM stream, and I'll do a PM stream and be in the forecast center. Hope you have a magnificent Monday. Thanks for your